Hey guys, this is my first ever time blogging. I have got some really exciting news to share, and I thought that I will start vlogging from now on through our journey of waiting for our puppy and continue our journey as we bring him home and we watch him grow. So I'm going to call my vlog Adventures of Archie. And Archie is a little ruby red toy poodle, little male of course, with the name Archie, and he has not been born yet. We are anticipating finding out from an x-ray in a month's time that he is going to be coming along and joining us on this earth. And as you all know, it's a pretty crazy time at the moment with COVID and everything, and there are a number of people that have gone a little bit crazy with buying puppies, and in particular I've noticed cavoodles have gone really crazy, and the price has soared. I mean, I looked a couple of days ago online and they're going, well, I think the cheapest one I've seen was almost $7,000. They're starting from $6,000 up. So it's quite a lot of money to invest in a puppy, especially when you know that there's people just getting a little bit greedy because everybody's home and everybody's wanting to utilize that time of being home with something like a puppy that they can spend that one-on-one time with, they can bond with, they can train, etc. In our case, we have been searching for a toy poodle for probably a year now. I've been following quite a number of breeders, and I've got my favourite one or two breeders. Unfortunately, yesterday, the breeder who I'd been following had seen a comment that I'd put on a post in regards to just recently losing a puppy to another breeder, and she has agreed to give me one of hers if she gets a red toy poodle out of her litter. So her girl Muffin is in season at the moment, expected to be pregnant as we speak, and in a month's time she'll have the x-ray to confirm it. So we are really, I cannot tell you how excited we are. This feels like we've waited forever, and it's going to be a really long haul before we actually get to bring him home, because we've got 9 weeks of pregnancy followed by 8 weeks until he's allowed to leave. Now I'm in Melbourne in Victoria, Australia. My breeder's in Queensland, so I can't even go visit the puppy, which means that I'll be in contact with my breeder regularly. She will FaceTime me, send videos, photos and things like that every day, if not every second day, which is great. But because he's got to travel on an aeroplane, and toy poodles are always pretty small as puppies, she may keep him for an extra week or two to make sure he's big enough and strong enough to be travelling, and then we will just have to meet him at the Melbourne airport, which of course we will be there waiting with open arms. We cannot wait. So we picked the name out already. I mean, he's not even born, but it's a name that myself, my husband and my son have all agreed on, and we've come up with so many names on a list, but there were only 1 or 2 names that the 3 of us actually all liked, and Archie was the top one. So we thought we'll go with Archie because at least all 3 of us like it. If another name pops up and the 3 of us agree on it before he comes along, we may well change it, but I think we're pretty stuck on Archie. So you're going to get to see a lot of vlogging. You're going to get to see some puppy hauls, because I will show you a lot of the merchandise that I buy for him. I will do some vlogging to talk to you about how I'm going to potty train him, how I'm going to crate train him, the reasons why But I do want to express to you that we have been searching, as well as following our breeders, we've been searching rescue sites. I'm on a number of rescue pages, and the likelihood of a toy poodle being abandoned or coming up for rescue is very, very seldom. And that's the reason why we've chosen to, find a really, really nice breeder, because we know that we've got very slim chances of getting a toy poodle to rescue. And if one did come about, there's a fair chance that someone's going to snatch it up a lot quicker than what, we could, because you need to be on the site all the time and you need to be checking regularly. So anyway, we will pay the money and we will have the patience to wait. But another thing with our breeder that we are really, really happy about is the fact that her dogs are genetically tested. They do not have the fading gene, so he will stay his ruby red colour. He won't fade at all, which is fantastic, because I'm obsessed with the ruby red poodles. I did consider initially getting an apricot one, if we could find one with some little white markings. But I was worried then, because I had been studying and watching a lot of YouTubes and researching about the toy poodles. And I discovered, that it's quite often they fade. And I thought, okay, well, at least if I choose the red, which is my favourite colour anyway, and it does fade, it'll fade to an apricot. So it'll still be a colour that I really, really like. And if worst case scenario, we couldn't get a ruby red or an apricot from our breeder, we would then go chocolate. But they're the three colours that we like and prefer. We rescued a toy poodle years ago, and he was a little white toy poodle. He was beautiful. His name was Buddy, and he had a very soft, caring, sweet little soul. I think he suffered a lot of anxiety. He was like my little shadow. He hated the car. He was okay in the car. He would pant a lot, and he would kind of get stressed out, which I hated. And I'd talk to him constantly, even if we were holding him in the car or whatever, he would still get really stressed out. But when you stopped the engine, before you even undone your seatbelt to get out, he would start almost like squealing, and it was just awful. So I'm hoping that, when we get our little puppy, we'll get him used to travelling in the car, and we'll get him used to coming places with us, because he's going to be a family member. So naturally we want to take him anywhere and everywhere that we possibly can. So I have bought a little travel bag to pop him in the car, because I just feel as though that's the safest way. At least if something were to happen and someone was to slam into my car, or, we had some kind of an accident, at least I feel as if he's a little bit more secure being inside his little travel bag, because that can sort of protect him in some small way. So hopefully, he'll enjoy his little travel bag and he won't have any problems with it. But I will go for now. I just wanted to share the exciting news that we're definitely going to be getting one, and that we're absolutely stoked to be getting it from the breeder that we have followed and loved for such a long period of time. And we just can't wait to go through this journey and then, go on these adventures with little Archie. So I hope that, you'll happily follow me and watch as we prepare for his arrival, which is obviously, going to be about 18 weeks away. But I will do some puppy hauling in the meantime, and I will do some vlogging on, discussing, as I said, why I want to crate train and how I'm going to potty train and things like that. So I hope you have a really, really nice week. I hope that everybody stays safe and that this COVID-19 isn't getting you all too down. They say in the advertisements that, reach out, talk to someone, give someone a phone call, or FaceTime someone if you just want that little bit of company, because it can help. So I'll talk to you all soon, and thank you. I hope I didn't bore you, but I hope I brought some excitement to you as well. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.